Salute, salute. Salute to the higher power first and foremost, the creator of all. Salute America. Salute to the UK. Salute to the independent viewers. And most of all, salute. Salute, salute. Special salute to the Uncut Squad. One time for the Uncut Squad. So I gotta excuse my phones, they're just going crazy tonight. I guess I have insomnia or something. I haven't slept. I think I fell asleep around this time yesterday morning, and I slept till 3. So from 12 to 3 I was asleep, and I've been up ever since. So maybe it's insomnia. Okay. Now, if you're just coming in, please hit the subscribe button, like button. Don't just come in to be independent. I appreciate the views, but subscribe. I'll appreciate that a lot more. It helps me. It's generosity. It goes a long way. I've got to get to 1,000. Okay? Now, are you tired of suffering? Are you tired of being beaten down? Are you tired of every time you turn around, there's something going on, but yet you don't cause any trouble or disturbances or disruptions? If your answer is yes, then you're the person I'm talking to. You can't keep running from your calling. You can't keep running from God. You have a calling, and you're being pulled into that calling. You're going to keep suffering. You're going to keep going through these humilities. You're going to keep reaping this heartbreak. You're going to keep reaping this deceit. You're going to keep receiving this dishonor, this disdain. You're going to always feel like you have a cloud over you. You know why? Because God knows you're running, and He only chastises the ones that He loves. All right. Now, here's where I want to go with this. Do you know the more you run, the more God will unleash on you? He can unleash it, or He can let the devil unleash it. Pick your poison. I wouldn't want it from either one. I think I'd rather have it from God than have it from Satan himself. By you submitting and subjecting yourself to God, and whatever your calling is, only you and the higher power know the gifts that you inherited. You're saying, God, I'm ready for this race. I'm ready for these blessings. I'm ready to be something different than I was yesterday. Something different than what I was when I woke up this morning. Something different than I was when I laid down last night. Something different than I was 60 seconds ago. And He can move that fast. Trust me. God can move with expediency. Yes. Or in the words of T.I., expeditiously. And we need to respect that. By you running and not adhering to your calling, God's going to let you run, but it's like a fish on a hook. He's going to let you run, you set your drag, He's going to let you tire yourself out, but eventually, every broken individual comes and succumbs to his higher power, their higher power. Now, I'm not saying everyone stays there. Some people have the tendency, when God pulled them up, they forget who got them where they were, and they end up falling again. We've read stories like this and passages like this in the Bible. I've read passages like this in the Quran. You are prolonging your suffrage by running, by not adhering to your calling and just being humble and submitting yourself to the Spirit of God. If you are fighting within yourself right now to discover your identity, if you are fighting yourself right now to make a better way out of no way, if you're constantly losing friends and family, if you're losing loved ones, if your luck just seems like it's everything but good, newsflash, God is calling you. Succumb to that higher power. Succumb to your calling. Succumb to your calling. We as human beings have a tendency to flee. And fleeing isn't always good. I don't advise people to flee. I advise people not to go around their problems, but to go through it. Because if you go through it, that means you've dealt with it, you've handled it, and you've grown from it. Okay? What you go through, no matter how bad it is, only makes you stronger. See that saying? What don't kill you only makes you stronger? Stronger in the spirit of God. Stronger in the department of being willing to be something different, to be received different, to feel different, to walk different, to talk different, to be received differently. Just a word from Mr. Uncut. Stop running. God's going to help you fight your battles, but he can't help you. He can walk with you, but he's not going to run behind you and chase you. He's going to wait till you tire out. And trust me, you don't want to tire out, because it can be a death in the family. It can be you losing your job. It can be you losing your house and your stability. It could be your kids being taken away. It could be anything. Anything. Y'all are probably looking at me like, God wouldn't do that. He did it to Job. He stripped Job of everything and allowed Job to stay there until Job finally realized that, hey, enough is enough. Do you want to be Job, or do you want to be the prodigal son and or daughter? Make up your mind and know where you stand with your higher power. Stop running from your calling. If you're not sure, pray and meditate and let God talk to you. Let God talk to you. Follow your calling. We all have an inner voice. God's calling. Pick up. With that being said, y'all stay prayed up, stay meditated, stay blessed up, stay protected, stay real, stay woke, stay uncut. Be inspired, be great, and always be you. And remember, you don't want to be broken to the point of no return, to where you're so low you have to look a snake in the face before you decide to humble yourself and allow God to be your pilot. This is only going to last as long as you allow it to last, because God is waiting to handle it. You want to handle? You know what to do. Ashe.